And here we are, the grand finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! HNGRY VII Heritage, Gery's Diary. It's been a long wait, but we're finally here, everyone. And no more dilly-dallying, we can get right into it, mostly. I've been looking forward to this one. It's a lot shorter than I was expecting. Like, I was expecting at least an hour. Not saying like a full-feature 3-hour film, no, but not even 40 minutes? Meh. But hey, maybe it's one of those where it's just like, it feels like a lot happens in such a little time. In collaboration with Impossible Studios, which is a sentence that I thought would never be said, at least on Gery's channel. Miracle Official. Yu-Gi-Oh! RODS. RODS, that's a surprise. Well, technically they are part of the movie series canon, so. I have expected a, and viewers like you. Thank you. What's going to be going on, considering this is the altered timeline. This was made in celebration of the channel's 10th year anniversary. Interestingly, this written in English, so now it's got English fans, of course.
Aktívabban elkezdtünk edzeni a bajnokságokra bukkant fel.
Ah, so this is the what happened back then. It's all connected, you see. Also, I did come up with a headcanon behind the scenes of like what the fan virus is. It's the virus that infected Yura and Rico in their dimension, but since it's because even though the dimension's been changed and the timeline's been altered and all that jazz, some things didn't change. Well, the virus is still out there basically, just in different form. Our ingenious plan of hit with a rock. As goofy as that is, I do like that the thing still has a shadow, so that was a nice attention to detail. They could have just had it be like a generic orb thing, but they gave it a shadow. That's a nice extra detail to make it seem more real. It's a small thing you wouldn't think about, but it goes a long way. I'll get you at this frame rate, I swear. Where's it going? I mean, I know it's probably just trying to get away. Ooh, jeez. Tater, using cliffs against me. I'll show you. Jumps.
Busy. A fantom menekülni kezdett az erdőben.
Cheater can fly.
Nem tudok róla, hogy lenne.
Or the middle forest, so unless it can infect deer, we're fine. Are there deer in Hungary? Yeah. Wildlife. We'll go with wildlife. Darkness and the virus are related, so wish. I wonder if this is stock footage from the first movie remake. But hey, you know, if you're gonna reuse stuff that works, you know? The man, the myth, the legend. Wait, you can't be serious. Are we really going back to this?
A fantom az utolsó erőfeszítéseit felhasználva.
It turned into Godzilla?
Formáját vette fel.
Mi a franc volt ez?
Okay, so there's no one from my theory about the virus, maybe. I don't know. We got Obis back, boys.
De BZ, és mi a franc folyik így?
Mindent el fog nektek magyarázni. Győzzétek le azt a fantomot. 2 dimenzió épsége a tét.
Everyone liked the season 3 finale, so let's do it again.
A másik dimenzióból érkeztem, ahonnan a segítséget kaptátok, a fantom ellen.
Oh, so...
Szóval BZ szövetségese vagy.
Az ő oldalukon állok, igen. Pár évvel ezelőtt a mi világunkban is felbukkant egy sötét erő, ami rengeteg felfordulást okozott. Úgy hívták, hogy Darkness.
Micsoda?
Egykor sajnos engem is az irányítása alá vont, és sok mindent láttam, hogy miket megtesz a céljai elérése érdekében. De a barátaim elintézték őt. De úgy néz ki, ezzel még nincs vége.
De várj, hogy érted?
Does prove that even though we are redoing the old movies and the timeline of the movie series is finished, doesn't mean time stopped for them automatically, you know?
De akkor is, minden erőnket bele kell adnunk, hogy legyőzhessük.
Így van. 3-an kellünk, hogy meg tudjuk állítani. Fogjunk össze.
De itt már a következő helyzet vázolódott fel. 3 erős párbajozó,
Well, we beat Zark together with this team. Not that we would know that because that was a different timeline, but still.
A legjobb szörnyünket. Egy kör alatt. Én kezdem. Kijátszom az Unió hangár mezővarázslapomat, amivel a kezembe veszek egy Assault Core a pakliból. Utána megidézem speciálisan Photon Trasher. Utána pedig normál idézem.
It's good to see Opus back in this series again. It's nice to know that despite all the behind-the-scenes drama, there's no hard feelings.
Utána a két lényemet összefordítom.
Or at very least he agreed to this, so there's something fine with that. Tsukiyomi? Huh, I remember someone else that was like me playing that, but I can't remember anything about it. He's using ABC still.
Majd az összes lapomat eldobom a temetőbe. Majd húzok két lapot. Most már minden tökéletes. Mivel a temetőbe került A, B és C. Kivonhatom őket, és megidézhetem a legújabb szörnyemet. ABC Dragon Buster!
You hats.
Végezetül felszerelem az
United we stand? Alright.
United we stand varázslapommal. Minden lent lévő szörnyem után 800 támadó pontot kap.
It's symbolic.
600-as. Én végeztem.
Akkor én jövök. Aktiválom a
Gery.
Syngot. Ezzel kézbe veszem a pakliból a Junk Synchront és le kell dobnom a paklin
Thank you for telling us what the card is.
ami egy Junkuribó volt. Kijátszom a Synchro Chase nevű folyamatos varázskártyát. Erre később lesz szükségem, mivel most normál idézem a Synchron Carriert, akinek a képességével, hogyha Synchron szörnyet idézek, még egy normál idézésem lehet. Megidézem Junk Synchront, akinek a képességgel visszahívom a temetőben lévő Junkuribót. És most Junk Synchront összehangolom a Synchron Carrierrel, hogy Synchro idézhessem Junk Warrior-t!
They don't have the zoom in thing anymore, but it's a new timeline, so they might not do that thing. Or it'd be hard to zoom in on the side of a cliff, you know? Not the end of the world, just a shame. Nice. There's not getting more attack points though with the Wars Engraved.
Ez az, Gery. Csak így tovább.
Oh, I'm going to. Hey, guess what, Corey? I'm gonna do some of the monster you cooked me out of last time.
Ebben a srácban aztán van potenciál. Jó hasznát vennénk az ágypárbajozók ellen.
Akkor én jövök. Normál idézek egy Cyber Dragon Core. Effektível kezembe veszek egy
So
Cyber
wait, does that mean this happens during the big Avengers Endgame movie, but no, but after the Shadow, the whole Phantom, bleh, Sacred Beast thing?
Emergency-vel kezembe veszek
Maybe I'm
Cyber
overthinking.
Laser Dragon. Majd jöhet a legerősebb lapom. Power Bomb.
A pályára
Here we go.
összesen 6 két típusú szörnyet olvasztok össze. Jelenj meg! Kimer a te? Overdragon.
Dang.
Mivel a Power Bomb-dal hívtam le. Így a
Expecting
támadó
Cyber in with that, but it works all the same. Now let's overwhelm with brute force. And just like that, we cured a virus. See, I don't know why we have to call going up with antidotes and serums and all that stuff.
A Phantom párba
Why would
jelen
do any of that when you could just
Ügyesek
hit him with a
voltatok,
giant
srácok.
monster?
Többé nem fog visszatérni.
Szép volt, srácok. Valóban tehetséges párbajozók vagytok.
Hát, nélküled nem sikerült volna.
Akkor, ha jól sejtem, az árnypárbajozók kóra ezzel végre lejárt.
De várj, mégis mik ezek az ánypárbajozók, meg mi az, hogy másik világ?
Nem bírsz a kíváncsiságoddal, igaz? Sajnos egészen pontosan mindent én sem tudok. Nem volt egyszerű ide teleportálni.
I imagine not. You came to another dimension.
Téged már láttalak valahol. Vagy ha nem is téged, egy hozzád nagyon hasonló embert.
Ha?
Gery, ő valóban egy másik világból jött.
So he came with a
Úgy
different
képzeld el ezt,
Gery.
mint egy tükröt. A másik oldalon szinte minden ugyanúgy néz ki, és az idő is ugyanott jár. De az események...
Alright, so there's just two different Garys,
És
whatever.
minden embernek van egy alter egója, aki személyiségileg eltérhet a miénktől.
Másik dimenzió. Alter egók.
Why does all of this ring a bell?
Az biztos, hogy Óbisék világában állítólag én is egy árnypárbajozó voltam. aki
So that's a pretty,
győzött le egy
pretty nice
semmit
smackdown there.
árnypárbajozót.
At least we got the virus problem solved. Oh,
Es ist
hey
unüblich, dass du mich
Schmirko.
aufsuchst. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
Smirko, elvileg rád küldtek egy ánypárbajozót Darkness felbukkanása után az istenkártyákért. Egy fiatal fehérhajú srác. Én Szent Gear paklival.
Normalerweise erinnere ich mich an jeden Duellanten, mit
I
dem ich
remember
jemals
something like
gekämpft
that.
habe. Ich glaube, der, den du meinst, heißt Felix.
Pontosan, már nem emlékeztem a nevére, de muszáj megkérdeznem. Biztosan elintézted őt?
Ich habe ihn im Duell
I remember
geschlagen.
any ancient
Danach ist
geared
sein Körper
white-haired
verschwunden.
duelist, and we've
Warum
seen
ist
all
es
of
passiert?
Smirko's
Ist
duels.
er zurück?
Értem.
Well, then again, there could be
Nem hinném, hogy
off-screen
visszatért,
ones.
de erről meg akartam bizonyosodni. Köszönöm.
Bár ha ez valóban így volt, akkor hogy lehet, hogy ezt nem hozta fel, amikor találkoztam vele? Na
This just
mindegy,
didn't come up.
pörögtek tovább az események, tesztelgettük a dimenzió utazást, de sajnos a mi eszközeink erre nem voltak olyan effektívek, mint BZ-jéké. Csupán 1 órát tudtunk a másik dimenzióban tartózkodni, de végül sikerült a másik dimenzióban találkoznom életem egyik legfontosabb személyével.
Bridge in the Fog looks amazing.
Amúgy a
Wait,
mozgatásról
Bensei,
működött a
dang!
rendszer. Pontosan 1 óra múlva visszaküldött téged ide.
Igen. Fú, amúgy eszméleten menő élmény.
So I remember being in my car with
A
Corey,
dimenzióugrás,
or with
vagy
in Corey's cars. It's like
Mindkettő. Bence...
they don't get a lot of car shots in Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows, to be fair.
Párbajozó.
Franchise, anyway.
Mesélj el mindent. Mi volt?
So we're getting a flashback within a flashback. I just want to establish that. Anyway, cut to the duel already in progress.
Egy folyamatos varázskártyát. Rezonanciát.
It is cool just to see Bensei
Felfedem a csapdalapomat.
and Gery hanging out in general. Just seeing them together is like a damn.
Hozhatom a temetőből Steel Synchron támadó állásban. Az ő képességét pedig már ismered. A te körödben is szinkronidézhetek.
Mégis milyen hetes szintű szinkronlény menthetne meg ebben a helyzetben?
Az utolsó szörny az extra paklinkban. Jelenj meg, Black Rose Dragon!
Nice. Gonna try to nuke the field against that red nova he's got out. Good way of working around it.
Szóval ő maradt a végére.
Save it for emergencies.
Black Rose Dragon. Pusztítsd el az egész pályát.
Nuke the field. Unfortunately, Scarred Ward's effect activates and red nova is unaffected.
Sajnálom, Gery.
Good thing this isn't the same red nova from the Heritage timeline or the proper Heritage timeline. I wonder if Gery would have seen red nova and be like, "Oh, why does this look familiar? Oh, I hope this one isn't pure evil." I don't know why I thought it would be pure evil, but still.
Valami olyasmit bízott rám.
He gave you a Quasar Dragon? He is slowly collecting all the Archetype legendaries again.
Ne szomorkodj, Gery. Nagyon
Wait a
jó
minute.
próbál vagy.
Oh wait, I was going to be like, didn't he steal a shooting Quasar Dragon from Tamash? But who stole? I think he stole the shooting Star Dragon.
Az én szintemre. Sőt,
Köszönöm.
viszont azt még el szeretném mondani, hogy nagyon
Shame we didn't get to see the end of that duel. That must have been quite the heck of a beatdown. But it was just nice to see them duel in general.
Engedd meg, hogy támogassam a fejlődésed egy kártyával, amit én régen nagyon szerettem.
I imagine everyone's time is limited, of course. You know, you gotta go back to real life real quick. We're not exactly like teenagers anymore that can just have all the free time in the world.
Bele fog illeni a pakliba.
Ez elképesztő, már most imádom.
Just go in, do your scene. You're free to go home.
Ezt a szinkronlényt még sosem láttam.
I don't know why, but I feel like my father would hate this car with unnecessary amounts.
Városunkban sincsen róla semmilyen információ. Úgy tűnik, hogy a világunkban ez az egy...
Dang, the other one is dimension.
Hát ez nagyon jó.
Great, now the Egyptian priest guy's gonna come back to you like, I thought I'd destroy these things from the timeline. Now I gotta reset again.
Hessek Bence, aztán később pedig Tamás.
It's gonna be Turns of the Good Place with every world reset at the start of season 2. Ugh.
Még Bencénél is erősebb.
This is the bad place.
Ő birtokolja a 3 kékszemű hósárkányt.
Now we're gonna flash back to Thomas. We're getting another flashback within the flashback.
Hogy van náluk egy még Bencénél is erősebb párbajozó.
A very burn roll. You could say he was the main character.
Szerepe volt az árpárbajozó kiírtásában.
I'm probably gonna check out the movie series again at some point. Maybe we'll do this in reverse. Hungry 7 first, then RLDS, then movie series. I don't know. Just do it in reverse order. I have no plan yet, but it would be cool. I wish I were big. Just gonna sneak up on him. Ah! Ah! It's little moments like that that let you know they're friends.
Gázol.
I can imagine that wasn't in the script.
Bézét nem tudom elérni. Teljesen megszakadt a kontakt.
Yeah. Now that the problem's been solved, they don't really need you anymore.
Nagyon nincs rendben náluk.
Micsoda? De hát Tamásék legyőzték az összes pendulum lovagot és árnyátékos, nem?
Yeah, call back to the Pendulum Knights. Don't hear that very often.
Az árnyék világban. Életben maradt.
Well, they are canon, so,
Cory, egyértelmű,
Nekem. Most a nővérem mellett a helyen.
Bella reference. She's still alive, at least.
Teljesen érthető. Nem is nekem.
Good to hear that she exists, I guess. I don't know.
Figyelt engem, mint a múltkor.
Még mit nem? Azt meg végképp nem akarom. Nem hiszem el, hogy Darkness egy másik világban van. És még így is ekkora szenvedést okoz nekünk.
Beléd ugyanakkor a hősiesség szorult, mint ami belém is. Ezért érzed ezt. A fantomot már elég régen elintéztük, a mi világunkban nem juthat be többé Darkness. Engedd, hogy megpróbáljak legalább segíteni. Tudod jól, hogy nálam van Bence szinkró sárkánya, és hidd el, hogy elég jól kitapasztaltam.
So I guess that means the Sacred Beast movie takes place before the Avengers Endgame one in the timeline.
Ugye tudod, hogyha Bella nem lenne kórházban, akkor én...
Bella's in the hospital.
Persze, hogy tudom, hisz ez egyértelmű. The Beast not...
I hope she's okay.
Legyen. Meg ne hajj nekem. Ha megint veszíteni mersz, utánad megyek és én végzek.
If you die, I'll kill you myself. True friends.
Annyi változás történt, hogy sikerült kitolni a limitet 2 órára.
Rendben, remélem elég lesz. Hazaugrok a dual diskért és felkészülök. Várj meg itt.
Isn't this the bridge that Agatha and Leha had to do on at the end of season 1 of RLDS?
Életem egyik leghatalmasabb harca, ahol végre megvolt a saját szerepem, és sikerrel jártam. Óbis mellett harcolhattam, addigra már úgy tekintettem rá, mint egy régi barátra, hisz neki köszönhettem azt is, hogy megismertem Bencét. A háborút megnyertük, mindenki örült, aztán Óbis a szemem láttára porlatt el, és a 2 órás limit pont akkor járt le. Szörnyen aggasztó is.
Yeah, but he goes to the dark realm and then he gets the Sacred Beast card and gets infected. So that doesn't make any sense that the Sacred Beast would come first. Maybe it's reflecting on how he used to be a Shadow Rider in that regard, not the whole Phantom Beast thing, Sacred Beast thing.
Azóta békés minden.
This just confuses the timeline. Maybe I'm overthinking.
A párbaj fejlesztői cégnél dolgozik az apja mellett. Ők tisztában voltak a céljaimmal, ezért hosszú idő alatt ugyan, de elkészítették nekem az első saját
That was nice of them.
szintű szinkró szörnyemet.
I mean, I guess that does clear up the whole Schmirgel thing about why the Quasar was so important. It does have a legacy in this area, in this dimension, but not as important anymore. It's just a dual monster with some heritage. Little sound effect. Gonna try and summon Quasar. How to summon Quasar. Googling it. Away I go! I'm going to Thomas. I'm gonna go pull him out of retirement for the 97th time. Hey, everyone else gets to do it. Why can't I? And now Thomas is going to be Old Man Logan.
Gery, te mit keresel itt? Darkness legyőzés óta nem láttalak.
Szerencsére azóta nem volt semmilyen sürgős eset, ami miatt ide kellett volna utazni.
Azt hallottam, hogy legyőztetek Fantomot a saját világotokba. Ezt köszönöm, mert Darkness minősödött fel.
Szívesen tevőlem. Most viszont egy fontos ügyben kerestelek meg téged. Talán nem is tudtál róla, de időközben a példaképen lettél.
Both in real life and in the series, I guess. It's weird I've seen several of his duels from another dimension. But I guess there's like an interdimensional YouTube page or something.
Ugyan minket nem fenyegetett ekkora veszély sosem, de ettől függetlenül nem adtam fel, és egyre jobban erősödtem, és próbálja szeretném tenni magam. Kérlek, párbajozz ellenem teljes erőbedobással.
Hát igazság szerint, még ez a Darkness-es felfoglalás előtt én Bencenek már megígértem, hogy többet nem fog párbajozni, de a tetejét cserébe ezt az utolsó kívást még elfogadom. Akkor párbajozunk.
And we're gonna cut to the end of it. Oh wait, we actually get to see the full thing. That'd be awesome. Would you people stop pulling me out of retirement? This was a suggestion by Spooky Electronics, but if I do the movie series again, there's going to be a counter for every time Thomas gets pulled out of retirement. And in which case, I'd have to rewatch this because it would count.
Szóval a régi paklidat hoztad el.
I'm getting
A legtöbb
nostalgic
paklimat
up in
ezzel a
here.
paklival nyertem. Mindig folyamatosan fejlesztettem, úgyhogy ne hidd, hogy könnyű dolgod lesz.
Szóval kiátszom kácok kontrát.
What do you think? I was gonna go into this thing with that weird Egyptian god deck focus one I had in that one movie?
Kiátszom a pályáromat.
Series arc thing with the tournaments?
Kósákány kidobom a temetőbe, és ezért cserébe megkapom falangcot.
That's a good idea for an arc, but probably not best for the finale of the series. In that regard, I'm kind of glad that I kept going after that.
Megszom hozzá a Wonderlandet, ami azt jelenti, felső hozzá egy lap. Tehát lejött a paklimból a második hósákány. Én ezt a lapot el is küldöm, úgyis a Wonderlandet elküld a temetőbe. Négyen együtt.
Okay, so now I owe now it seems I owe the computer an apology in my first ever duel analysis when I said that the real Thomas would never sacrifice Badian for drawing 2 cards. He just did it. I owe that robot an apology.
Nem tudom, számoltad-e Gery, de normál időzésen még nem volt. Megidézem a második.
Animation missed. Whoops, accidents happen. It's fine. It's off screen. I do like the little detail of Gery smiling when Stardust is summoned.
Hogy amíg a mezőn van, a sákányai nem pusztulnak el csatában. A két hósárkányból pedig X-hoz idézem, HNGRY Dragon.
It's crazy how much better the Blue Eyes have gotten with time. Like, go look at the first movie, and now look at them now.
Jössz, Gery. Akkor én jövök.
It's insane.
Aktiválom a Foolish Barrier.
HNGRY Dragonnal megállom a spell.
Akkor aktiválom a potot.
Okay, some of this they're there, and I guess that some of this is the green screen room. Meh, whatever. Gets the job done.
Ezért speciálisan megidézhetem Junk Giant-et. Majd normál idézem Junk Encore, és a két szörnyem összehangolásával szinkró idézhetem Stardust Dragont.
I have one too. Mine's a different artwork though. Ooh,
Ezzel a temetőből a Junk
that's a Red Dragon Archfiend card, you fool.
visszaidézhetem a pályára. Aztán Synchro Overtake. Ezzel felmutatom az extra paklimból a Jet Warrior, és így a pakliból egy Jet Synchront megidézhetem speciálisan. Majd jöjjön a mezővarázslapon Starlight Junction. Ennek a képességével a pályáról feláldozhatom a Junk Encore, így a pakliból speciálisan megidézhetek egy Stardust Synchront. A Stardust Synchron képességével a pakliból a kezembe adhatok egy Arriving Light.
Oh boy.
Most a Jet
Shooting Majestic, maybe.
Stardust Dragonnal fogom összehangolni, és megidézek egy szép
Power Tool Braver Dragon. I wish I had this versus Smirko.
Dragon. Az ő képességével azonnal rácsatolhatok 3 különböző felszerelés varázslapot egyenesen a pakliból, majd erre a
Then again, he did summon a Power Tool, and I believe in the Inheritor duel. I know he summoned it at some point in the series, but in the HNGRY VII, but I can't remember which one.
És így hatástalanítatom a Queen Dragon Jin képességeit.
Ha!
Vagyis a sárkányait újra elpusztíthatóak csatában. Aztán a Moon Mirror Shield miatt veszítek 500 életpontot, de visszamegy a pakli aljára. Majd kijátszok egy Junk Forfant, kidobom az imént kézbe vett Junk miatt, de így speciálisan megidézhetek a pakliból egy Tuning Belt.
Bro is cooking.
A Tuning Bellrel hangolom össze, megidézem Junk Speed.
Oh look,
A képességével.
the reason that drunks are competent at all.
Meg a pakliból. Ezek lesznek.
It is their Dark Law. Except now heroes can work without Dark Law exclusively, which means Synchrons need more support.
És így a pakli tetejére teszek egy Stardust Wormot.
I hate that I have to say that because it's like it's an anime archetype. Of course they're always going to be guaranteed support, but it's like, no, but they actually do though.
Aztán jön az ő képessége. 2 lapot szedhetek le nálad, ami nem lesz más, mint a Dragon Ravine.
Gary's doing great.
Hi! Mivel a képességet kártyákat pusztítani...
Unfortunately, he fell for his own Stardust Dragon's effects.
És megállom azt a lapot.
Satellite Warrior upon destruction has an effect.
Az Arriving Light képessége miatt húzok egy lapot, a Satellite Warrior pedig visszaidéz a Stardust Dragont a temetőből. A kezemből speciálisan leívok egy Stardust Wormot, viszont banisolnom kell, hogyha elhagyja a mezőt. Őt össze is hangolom a Moron Synchronral egy Formula Synchronra, akivel húzhatok egy lapot. Aztán mivel van egy Stardust szörnyem, ezért a Junknél is visszajött speciálisan a temetőből. Majd a Formula Synchront a Stardust Dragonnal hangolom össze. Synchro idézem, Shooting Star Dragon!
So you have Quasar, Shooting Star, and Stardust.
Az ő képességével felmutatom a paklim.
He's basically at the same power level he was in the original time, in the pre-reboot Heritage timeline. Well, that's 2 Synchrons. I do like that little looking up at the cards. That's nice. Ooh, Return of the Dragon Lords. Nice little just pop up there just to prove what it was. It helps.
Brave Dragon, pusztítsd el a Jint! Belépek a második főfázisomba. Tamás.
Most valami olyat mutatok neked, amit esélytelen, hogy valaha is láttál. De mégis a te legendás szörnyedre van szükség hozzá, hogy megidézhessem.
He did draw a card. It could have been Monster Reborn.
Aktiválom
Ooh.
a Monster Reborn. A te temetődből szeretném elkérni a kékszemű hósárkányt.
Nice. Although Thomas would be a far better sport about than when when Joey summoned it against Kaiba. Shame we didn't get animation of him summoning the blue eyes, but just seeing it on Gery's video is such a wow. Wait, you have the Blue Eye Spirit Ultimate Dragon? That was supposed to be 3,500. Oops. That's not scientifically possible. So let me get this straight. You were supposed to give that card to me, and instead you said, now I'll use it against you.
Hogyha képes vagy leszedni ezt a sárkányt, akkor méltó vagy a győzelemre. De jobb, ha
He did say that he got a level 10 monster, that it was only for him, and he decided I'm going to give it to Tomas, but first duel him for it. Gery, you can be a dick sometimes, I just want to say. Even after saving the world countless times, I still need to earn my trophies. What the hell? What's the point of saving the world if I don't get anything out of it?
Majd, amit megállnod kellett volna, az a potofezoráj. 5-szörnyet visszakeverek a temetőből. Paklimba, és húzok 2 ülapot. Ezt a kettőt pedig rögtön
I will say, seeing old man Logan Tomas makes me kind of depressed, because I just remember the old days, just like, he's probably like in his late 20s, early 30s, and now he's got gray hair. It's like, I know people age with time, but it's still one of those things where you're just like, how do I negate time, though? Dinomorphia, what are you doing with that? I do Dinomorphia have a monster that gives him 3,000 defense. That's so unnecessary in archetype. Yeah.
Hát Gery, azért a te köröd se volt túl hosszú. Aktiválom is a második potofezoráj.
Nem fogom hagyni. Csinálom a Spirit Ultimate Dragon képességét is.
Nem fogod megállni, ugyanis aktiválom az Infinity
Imperm.
és megállom a Dragon és a mögötte lévő lapot is, ugye a potofezoráj képessége végigmegy. 5 lapot megint visszakeverek a pakliba, és húzhatok 2 ujjat. És az egyik nem más, mint a Snack.
Ezt nem hiszem el.
Vagyis a Blue
Yeah, give me the blue eye. You know which one I want. Give it to me now. There's me, I earned it now?
Rendben, ki van a temetőből Ancientot, és a kezembe veszem a hósárkányt, de azt ki is dobom a Dragon Revive-nak. Ugye a kezembe veszem a harmadik Duxot, akit megidézek, visszahoz a falanxot, szinkronizés a második Ruit, aki szintén visszahoz a falanxot, és megidézem Chaos Ruler.
Oh boy.
Majd aktiválom is Chaos Ruler képességét.
Chainelem a Braver Dragon képességét. Leküldöm alól az utolsó felszerelést, de így megállom a Chaos Ruler.
He's got, can't see those top 5 cards, too dangerous.
Spirit Ultimate Dragon, támad meg! Shooting Star Dragon!
Shooting Star banishes to negate.
Kivonom a Shooting Star.
This Gery actually remembers Shooting Star's effect.
Na mindegy.
What do you mean, Michiro? You own a Shooting Star. I guess he just hasn't played it so long he forgot.
A kör végén a Shooting Star visszatér a mezőre.
Hát jó, vége a körömnek.
Stardust Burn-ot speciálisan visszaidézem a temetőből, de banisholnom kell, ha elhagyja a mezőt.
So much for I can only do that once.
Körre én aktiválom a Maxét.
Go!
És akárszor speciális idézel, én húzni fogok egy lapot.
Maxi? Most komolyan, Tamás! A Revolution szintot visszahívhatom a temetőből, viszont egyes szintűként, ami nekem éppen kapóra jön, mivel így összehangolhatom a már pályán Stardust Burn-nel a második fordula szinkronomra, akivel húzhatok egy lapot.
Yeah, but so can I.
Rácsénelem a Synchro Chase képességét.
Did you say special summon? Thank you. Just imagine that Blackwing guy from Dimato at Midnight Pro Edition. Keep them coming. Although hopefully it doesn't end the same. With all these cards in my hand, I'm gonna OTK you next turn. Bro, you die this turn. What are you talking about? Huh? Uh-oh. Ooh.
Állj! Spirit Ultimate-tel megállom Absorption képességét.
Nem baj, legalább itt kivételtem a megállását. A
Aktiválom a tuningot a pakliból a kezembe.
Of course, cool, but Hedgehog, what else? I don't know, I think the tuning probably should have been the bait, and then this absorb the ultimate dragon should have been the actual threat. But let's see what he summons.
Synchro idézem. TG Hyper Librariant.
Majd mivel van tunnel szörnyepályán, ezért a Flibolt Hedgehog is visszajött a temetőből speciálisan, akit egyből össze is hangolok. A Junk Synchronnal. Egy Junk...
Off screen, but there it is.
Hyper Librariant képességével húzhatok még egy lapot.
Ah, you did all of this for to summon your, well, not Arc Hyper Legendary. There it is!
Jelenj meg! Shooting Quasar Dragon!
Even in a timeline where the Arc Hyper Legendaries don't exist, we still have Hyper Synchro summons. I guess this just proves how powerful the card is. Or how powerful the heritage truly is. Just even in a timeline where they don't exist, you can't resist.
Itt az ideje, Tamás, hogy a szakadék szélére kerülj. Shooting Quasar Dragon! Pusztítsd el a
It's trying to drive Tamás over the edge. Good thing we're nowhere near a cliff.
Köszi Gery a sok specializést, úgyhogy...
Yeah, thanks for giving me like 60 cards here. 10 cards in hand, jeez. Thanks for giving me so many cards. I was starting to be afraid I was going to deck out for a second there. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, I activated another polymerization. Crap. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. Let's say goodbye to Recro. Shit, Dragon, what are you doing here?
Kivonom a Shooting Start, hogy megálljam a támadásod.
Nem számít. Spirit Ultimate. Akkor támadj!
Quasar's a safe though.
Folyamatos csapdám. Follow
Ooh.
me. Ennek köszönhetően nem pusztíthatod el a Quasaromat csatában, sem kártyaeffektekkel.
Following nem pusztítja, hogy Jet Dragon bevédi, majd 3 nap alatt a kezembe, azt a 3-at pedig leszedem a varázscsatolatónál. És jöhetsz.
Shooting Star ismét visszatér. Én jövök. Aktiválok egy Book of Mood a Blue Eyes Jet Dragonra.
Aktiválom a Raigeki!
No. I think Raigeki is what we all wish we could do to Jet Dragon. Oh, come on! Now my Quasar's wearing a dress. Now what is it gonna do? Although it's a girl spirit, so it's fitting. What? Soul Strike!
Hiszed vagy sem, de ezzel csak nekem segítettél.
How?
Rátámadok a Red Eyes Darkness Metal.
Ooh, that would do it.
Viszont automatikusan el fogja pusztítani.
And Quasar can attack twice, at least 3 times due to all the synchros used, making it. Go away!
Üsd le a Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragont!
A támadásnak aktív az utolsó lapon. Gery VII.
Uh-oh, I know where this is going. It's the same thing that happened in the frickin' first ever pilot episode thing of the movie series. Yeah, like the studio. Yeah, impossible like the studio. Nice one, Malik. I imagine he did the subs.
Tényleg sokat fejlődtél, Gery. Nem hittem, hogy ilyen izgalmas párbaj.
This was an excellent duel.
Ezen a húzáson múlik. Kijátszom!
If there was ever one duel that had to be a full duel while the rest were cutaways, I'm glad it was this one that was the full duel. Would have been nice to see all of Gery versus Ben Say, but wish in one hand, poop in the other. Ah, good old school tactics. I activate constants, get rid of this legend. Fetch blue eyes. Trading, get rid of that blue eyes. Draw more. Hey, but it got strategy that works. Who now has 5,500 attack points. Inquisitiveness. Nice pick.
Tökéletes. Aktiválom az
Ultimate Fusion.
és a 3 óságkányt a temetőből szükségem. Aktiva, és megidézem Ultimate Dragon. Majd, utolsó lapon.
Neutron Blast.
Ultimate Dragon ebbe a körbe. 3-szor támadhat, és nem aktivált semmilyen lapot.
He's going for game. They say never meet your heroes. Maybe sometimes you do.
Én nem erre számítottam, de valóban ez egy izgalmas párbaj volt.
Igen, én is így gondolom, és számomra egy tökéletes zárópárbaj.
It was an excellent duel. Final duel.
Életem utolsó párbaját mindenképp a példaképem ellen
He's quitting.
játszani, szóval álláson köszönöm.
Oh well.
Erre meg végképp nem számítottam.
I can
Szabad
understand
kérdeznem,
that.
miért döntöttél így?
Nos, más fontos dolgok kötik le a mindennapjaim, de őszintén nagyon fog hiányozni a párbajozás és a sok izgalom.
Like, no, that's true.
Értem, Gery. Sok sikert, meg ne felejtsük, hogy itt van...
No, it's yours now.
Tartsd meg, Tamás.
After all, I said you had to earn it, and you earned it.
Szóval legyen ez egy ajándék egy másik
But I'm giving this blue eyes. It's mine now. Bye. That was an excellent final duel for both duelists. Tomasz may have been more dominant, but it was a legitimate back and forth, because even though I knew for a fact that Tomasz was going to win because it's Tomasz, there was a thought just like, well, maybe Gery could pull up the upset. But as soon as he summoned the Ultimate Dragon, it's like, yeah, no, Tomasz is winning if he's going to earn it. But now Gery steps away from the dual disc, done with the game. Ah, well, he goes on to a more prosperous life, I guess. At least he ends on a big climactic finale. And now I wonder if Gery will be the Tomasz of this world in the sense of, like, I've retired. Until I have to get pulled back into this mess. Oy. But yeah, that was the big epic finale to Heritage, HNGRY VII. Was it everything you expected it to be? A bit. I'm not gonna say it was a total letdown or anything like that, absolutely not. There was one feeling of just like, I wish it could have had more. I just want like more interactions of like Obis in the group, that phantom virus thing. Maybe, I thought that was gonna be like a major plot of the movie, hearing that it was crucial to HNGRY VII. Like this movie, I thought it'd be like, okay, maybe the phantom virus is gonna be like the major bad guy. Like we need to get all the guys together so we can finally all take down this phantom virus, and then it's done the first act of the movie. Not saying it was bad. It was a nice callback to the original HNGRY VII that they were all together to fight off one giant bad guy. But it was just one of those where it was like, ah man, I wish that could have been more. It was one of those, I thought the story was gonna go one way and it went another. It's not the end of the world that it went that other way. It just, you know, it's different from how I want it. Therefore, it sucks. No, it's a joke. Oy. But you know what? The entire point of the thing is the nostalgia of seeing all these guys together again. Like, it's one of those where you thought, I will never see this at any point in my life. But now we're at the point where actually you do see it, and it's crazy to see, but it's always welcome. It's just like, damn, we live in a timeline where this happens. Yes, it would have been nice to see Gery versus Ben, say it more, maybe Corey versus Ben, so that would have been one heck of a duel, just because it was like best friend versus best friend character. Oh well, Corey just kind of sits on the sidelines for this one, but at least he mentions Bella. I hope Bella gets out of the hospital. Like seriously, we just mentioned that Bella's in the hospital, and then we just kind of like abandon that plot point. It's kind of just a thing. I know this diary is supposed to be a bit more like a big finale thing, like a bit more over the place. Like it's a diary, so of course we're just gonna like jump the plot points and like in that diary how you just like go from one day to the next. Not everything is consistent. Sometimes you skip a few weeks and whatnot, but that's not a problem in and of itself. It's just weird that that's put up and then just kind of dropped. Not even like a last night, just like, I'm so glad that Belle got out of the hospital fine. What should she even in there for? It's like get injured in like some baseball game or something. Like, I broke my arm. Maybe the virus did something. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Corey didn't need to be doing this episode, considering he got the Phantom Virus 2 to himself, and the Phantom Virus 1 he got to do it. But, yeah, interesting how Gery never actually duels the virus one-on-one himself. I mean, there was that final battle thing at the first act, but he never has his own duel against it. But, what are you gonna do? I mean, since it's all related to Phantom Virus, it's just the big crossover series, so it makes sense that all of this comes together here, but Cool to see Shmirko again and talking to Obis. I don't think that ever happened in the actual timeline, so Shmirko and Obis having a one-on-one conversation is kind of neat. I wonder if that gear thing will be set up for later, or I'm just straight forgetting someone. That could be possible too, or maybe it's set up for Shmirko at some point in the future. That's also possible to set up for him, since he's going to be the one moving forward with all this, which is fine. Do I think that this was better? You know what? We shouldn't compare movies. That's not fair. They are their own products. It doesn't. This is not a competition as to who's better, who's worse. This is just like, what do you enjoy, and both are good. But it was cool to see more of the Tamash and Bensei thing. I did like their whole, like, you're like a mentor to me, and now I finally get to fight you. And put up an excellent fight. That was a great final duel. It's a shame that it kind of just ends where, like, he walks away from dueling. Like, I get it, you gotta move on with other things in your life. This dueling thing can't be focused. Unfortunately, that's true to real life. Just, like, you have to start putting down some hobbies of what you had in the past, just because where's the time anymore? But it's always a shame when that happens. It's especially where it's the universe where Duel Monsters is, like, supreme. Well, it's not like the anime level of crazy all over the place, but like everyone has a dual disc, so you think it'd be more important. But I mean, in the official Yugi, in like the manga continuity, Yugi like is more focused on making his own game in a world where Duel Monsters is #1. So maybe he makes the next hit that's Duel Monsters. Maybe Gery in this will make his own big hit, something like that. Who knows? We'll never know for sure, but. That's the end of Gery's story. He walks away from the game. Again, I imagine if there's some world-ending destruction, he'll come right back. But, yeah, this is where he says goodbye, and this is where we have to say goodbye to Heritage. Overall, it was still an excellent product that I'm more than happy I watched. The series itself, Season 1 is perfect god tier. Season 2 is still a good time. And the Phantom Virus are fun little crossover movies, and this final thing is a good ending to it. Just one big crossover, especially that makes you feel happy that we see them all again. Everyone did a good job. Didn't feel like anyone was phoning it in or anything like that. They seemed like they were giving it as best they could. Or at least, you know, some of this I imagine was just like limited time. You know, we don't have much time to do this between all this stuff, so we'll get in where we can. Even if like the darkness thing in the beginning was stock footage, it's like, hey, whatever, as long as it gets the point across, that's what matters, right? And Thomas may not want to put the mask on, okay? So, yeah, that's the end of Heritage. It's a shame that it's all coming to an end, but who knows what'll come in the future. I don't know if Gery, if that whole, like, I'm sort of walking away from dueling was serious, because Gery still does Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff in his show, but I don't know, I haven't heard much about that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Show that Gery was making for a while, so I guess I'll just have to wait for now until like an official trailer comes out or something like that. Assuming it hasn't been canned, I don't know. I don't know. Gery doesn't have as much free time as he used to, but if a new series comes out, I'll be up there for when that trailer drops. Well, 2 weeks after that trailer drops, roughly. I still got so many trailers I gotta worry about in real life. Gosh, I am backlogged to hell. Also, a bit of a critique is the fact that the subtitles sometimes disappear. Like, it's not the end of the world if it's just Gery being like, I used Steam Synchron to tune Junkbreaker to summon Black Rose Dragon and nuke the field. But when it was the moment like Obis, Gery, and Corey talking, it's like, I want to hear what they're saying, or at least read what they're saying. I don't know, maybe it was a glitch, maybe this thing was kind of rushed to an extent, so they didn't have time to really do every single line. But it's still like, what happened? Just a bit of a critique, you know, not the end of the world, but yeah. But anyway, that is the end of HNGRY VII Heritage. I've truly enjoyed this time together, and it was great to check out your series again one more time, Gery. It's a shame that it's coming to an end again like this, but that's life sometimes. I guess at the end of this, all I can really say is happy 10-year anniversary to your channel, and happy 5-year anniversary to HNGRY VII Heritage. So, yeah. Overall, a great show that I've enjoyed thoroughly. So, I guess I have to end this by saying, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. Until then, you're up, Shidong.